shall know that the chosen priest, that ox of infinite space, is the Prince priest, the beast, and in his woman called the Scarlet Woman is all power given. They shall gather my children into their fold. They shall bring the glory of the stars into the hearts of men. 16, for he is ever a sun and she a moon, but to him is the winged secret flame, and to her the stooping starlight, but ye are not so chosen. 18 burn upon their brows, O splendorous serpent. 19, oh azure lidded woman, bend upon them. 20, the key of the rituals is in the secret word which I have given unto him. Now ye shall know that the chosen priest, my soul of infinite space, is the Prince priest, the beast. And in his woman, called the Scarlet Woman, is all power given. They shall gather my children into their fold. They shall bring the glory of the stars into which I have given unto him. These are fools that men adore, both their gods and their men are fools. 12 come forth, O children, under the stars and take your fill of love. 13, I am above you and in you. My ecstasy is in yours. My joy is to see your joy. 14, above the gem colors yours, the naked splendor of no wit. She bends in ecstasy to kiss the secret orders of her deep. The winged globe, the starry blue are mine. A wank of Nakonsu. These are fools that men adore, both their gods and their men are fools. 12 come forth, O children, under the stars and take your fill of love. 13, I am above She bends in ecstasy to kiss the secret ardors of her knees. The winged glow, the starry blue, are mine, oh, wanketh nachon so. My joy is to see your joy.
The manifestation of new year, the unfurling of the company of heaven. Every man and every woman is a star. For every number is infinite, there is no difference. Help me, O warrior Lord of thieves, in my unveiling before the children of men. 6 feet out deep, my secret center, my heart and my tongue. 7, behold, it is revealed, my eyeless, the minister of poor God left. 8, the couch is in the cool, not the cool in the cups. 9, worship then the clouds, and behold, my light shed over you. 10, let my servants be few and secret, they shall rule the many and the a manifestation of new wheat, to the unveiling of the company of heaven. Every man and every woman is a star. Every number is infinite. There is no difference. 5 by my body I invoke thee. About me shine the diamonds of radiance white and pure. By their brightness I invoke thee. Mine is the red triangle reversed, the sign given on none save it be of thee, O Lord. By the Lamb I invoke thee. Mine is the garment of white, shod with gold, the flashing of light that I wear. By my robe I invoke thee. Mine is the sign of the prophets and time. By the sign I invoke thee. Mine is the turban of white and gold, and mine the blue figure of the intimate air. By my crown I invoke thee. My fingers travel on the beads of pearl, so run I after thee in thy car of glory. By my fingers I invoke thee. Under the wand of double power and the voice of the Master.
No, it was pretty effective for a long
He
time.
knows Judaism, but he knows the Bible. He knows like the Bible.
And Rafi, do you want to set up a debate?
And he would like, I gotta do one day. I gotta bring in fucking people, I guess, from Amir's room to debate. The one.
Rafi, do you want to set up a debate between God's lawyer and he can bring whoever?
Yeah.
We can bring Albie and DL.
I would do it.
Do you know what's?
We can bring Albie and DL and we can watch God's lawyer crash out and start screaming
You
again.
know what's very beautiful right now?
Yeah,
is
let's set up a
we're
debate,
right-
God's lawyer.
No, we're right now in the middle of the
Season
story
one.
of Ruth. We're in the story of Ruth right now, if anyone cares. I mean, and how ripe that is.
What did Sean believe?
God's lawyer, would you be willing?
I have no
Would
idea.
you be
who
willing,
this guy
God's
is.
lawyer, to debate Albie and DL?
I don't debate guys. Just go on there and have no thing.
Yeah.
I've already debated.
We got him running away.
One
Hey,
second.
you got your ass beat every time. I got the replays.
Can you relax?
I got
I've
the
already
replays.
destroyed Albie.
No, yeah.
I've destroyed DL. There have been many Trinitarians that have listened to these guys on this app and have turned away because of my debates with them. If you want, I can personally bring them to you so they can tell you to their face, yo, I listened to God's lawyer go at it with Albie and I changed my beliefs because of that. So,
Yeah, I bet
stop
they
with
did.
the-
I bet
stop
they
with the
did.
Nonsense. Wait, one
I
second.
bet you can find lemmings to follow you off the cliff.
I'm not surprised.
Rafi, I was there watching God's lawyer get his ass beat by Albie and DL. As DL's pulling up the Hebrew, it fucking Albie's just
DL
going
doesn't
scripture
know.
after
DL
scripture after
doesn't-
scripture,
DL doesn't
beating the
know
brakes
Hebrew.
off of fucking God's lawyer.
Albie is just
God's
a
lawyer
machine
would
on
start
repeat.
screaming and yelling and like crashing out, and then he would leave. He'd be like, I can't deal with this shit. I can't deal with this shit. And then he would just fucking leave. Like mid-debate. It was fucking mid.
Alright, so
And then
Sean,
Yehuda would jump up on stage and start crashing out. You
I
fucking
don't
Christians.
know who Yehuda.
I
don't know
fucking
who the hell
hate Yehuda Israel. You
Hey guys, are we smoking crack or what? Like, I don't get it.
also, God's lawyer, stop pretending like you don't know who Yehuda Israel is.
I just want to say, speaking of scripture, that we're in the story of Ruth right now, which is one of our most beautiful stories. No one
Yehuda's
seems
the
to know
one
what
from
I'm talking
Cincinnati.
about.
Remember God's lawyer?
It's one of the most beautiful stories of the Bible, and it's this portion now.
Do we want to bring up Mikhail or not?
No, that's Galaxy. Galaxy's annoying.
Do you want to hear him?
Galaxy's like the most annoying person on this app. He's worse than God's Lord.
Not really.
I just want to set up a debate between you and Albie and DL. And watch you crash out and burn.
I was debating DL 2 days ago on here, and he threw me off stage
Probably because you were lying and you were screaming and yelling over him.
What are you talking
You do it all the time.
Okay.
Bro, you do it every time. You crash out and start screaming. I'm not going to fucking deal with this. I'm not going to do
I'm
this
trying
shit.
to connect our faiths. Can I connect our faiths?
Oh,
guys?
well, God's Lord hates Christians.
So Ruth
Is Sean a
was,
Christian,
who was
guys?
Ruth?
Is
She
Sean a
was the grandmother of
I'm the
who?
worst. I'm the messy Jew.
King David, right? She was,
Yeah, she was the
and,
most
and ultimately to Jesus. So we are connecting our faiths a little bit.
Abby, I'm so sorry to cut you off.
I already said what I was, faggot.
Is Sean a Christian?
Oh my God, I already said I was a messy Jew. I said I'm Tobia's worst fucking nightmare.
No, you're a Messianic Jew?
Yeah, born a Jew. Believe in Jesus.
Wait, and you
I'm a
believe in that?
Yeah, remember when you tried to remember?
Now,
Remember when you
like
drugged me into the fucking room with you and Yehuda and tried to
the
convert me back to fucking
I don't remember. I don't
Can't accept killing someone and taking shit from them. So like, here is the only way that it.
Bro,
Hate me,
stop your
Messianic
lying. You know
Hate me
exactly
to
who
death.
Here
the
is
fuck I
the-
am. You do this every
Okay,
time.
guys.
Especially when I did
Guys,
this.
You don't
The idea of at least having something
Let's
like
get on a
love you.
topic.
I act like I
Can we
don't
get
care
on a
who you are.
topic?
I'm so
Rocky,
famous.
can you do me a
Rich,
favor?
can we get on a
friend to the
topic?
United States of America.
Let's get on a topic.
Pretty simple way.
Set me up with a debate
Your
with
friend
Sean
to the-
right
Okay.
now.
No, because
Let's
set you
get
up
on
with
a
a debate
topic.
with fucking Albie and
That's what I thought,
So
Sean.
you can crash it.
Ralphie, you got, move us into a topic, okay?
So basically, God's Lord, did you follow me back so I can message you?
Follow
First of all.
I think
Oh, you follow me, okay. Okay, amazing. I'll be able to message you. No, I want to do a room. I don't know what room we're going to do.
Please,
HI room.
I beg of you, leave Sean my phone.
There's the basic way to
Now
do
you know why
And
you
then
know.
there's the best way.
Hey, guys,
You're
like
and you
little
tried to
kids.
convert me back.
I'm just a regular. It's like, dude, you're worth like $100 million, faggot. He goes to,
Okay.
dude, you know, this is,
Let's
dude,
try to find a subject.
Sean,
it's like,
Otherwise, I'm
dude, this is how you know. This is how you know he is a totally fake human being. He goes to this Turning Point speaking thing in Indiana last year. He goes on stage with his dog. Didn't go to the event, went on the stage for his speech with his dog on a leash. Walked the dog onto the stage and then handed the leash to someone and said, you know what he said? He said, I got stuck with the dog this weekend because my wife was out of town, so I didn't have anywhere to bring him.
He's like, sorry.
Ooh.
Stupid.
You are worth tens of millions of dollars. You have a private chef, you have a producer, you have an assistant, you have at least two multi-million-dollar pieces of real estate in Maine and Florida, and you're telling me when you went on your private jet, you didn't fly commercial, when you went on your private jet to Turning Point, you had nowhere else to take your dog and you had to walk him up on stage? You didn't want to hand the leash off before you went on stage? Why not? It's the same reason like when Fauci would be behind the curtain with his mask off, then he would put it on and walk to the dais or walk to the podium with it on and say hi and then take it off again. Am I wrong about that? Am I wrong about that? How is that any different? It's like when the COVID czar would be standing there behind the scenes, put the mask on, walk onto the stage, take the mask off. I'm ready for my prepared remarks. How is that any different? You boarded a private jet with your dog, flew to the event, got your driver to drive you to the event, brought the dog on stage, and then said, I don't even know what to do with this thing. Can somebody take the dog? Please, take the dog. Thanks so much. I just like fishing and going to Saudi Arabia. Tucker's two relatable hobbies. This is how you know Tucker's one of us. He's just like us. He's a populist who cares about credit card debt. You want to know Tucker's two favorite hobbies in the whole world? Fishing at his multi-million-dollar residence in Maine and visiting the Gulf of Arabia, visiting the Persian Gulf. Those are his two favorite hobbies. My two favorite hobbies that I love to do are fishing at my multi-million-dollar compound in Maine. And then my second favorite thing to do is fly on a chartered plane to Saudi Arabia or Qatar and meet with the crown princes of those countries. Those are my two favorite activities. I'm a normal guy just like you. And I'm a normal guy just like you. I'm just a normal Bob Chungus Pants. And that would be tough. Favorite, what do I do for fun around here? Fly fishing, hunting. I like to do a little alp. Don't tell my wife. I like to smoke a cigarette every now and again. I'm so bad. But then probably shortly after that, it would be visiting Saudi Arabia to talk to Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman. That would probably be my second favorite thing. But it's close. It's definitely close. And people go, you know, I think you and Tucker are just having the biggest misunderstanding of all time. I think that it's just a generational thing, and Tucker's like a Gen Xer. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, we just didn't get along. We just didn't get along very well. That's the problem. The reason he's talking shit about me in the New York Times is because our personalities just didn't jive. That's it. It's not the other stuff. So yeah, people are a little too credulous. To me, it just seems so obvious, but for other people, they're just so credulous. It's like, these are my buddies, these are my friends, but you know what? I have seen enough of it that I know how it works. I think that, and I'm not knocking him, but I think if you're someone like Dave, who's had a very different go of things, maybe you never see that aspect of it. I say that uniquely because of my own experience, I have been able to see the inconsistencies in how people behave and when they lie. And I parse it. And it's okay. I think Dave is a good guy. I don't think Dave is in on it. But I think that he's maybe a little too willing to believe.
Lily sent $20. Also, your scruffy beard looked great. I think fully grown in beards look sloppy, but scruff with skin visible looks great.
So this. I don't know. People say I look handsome with it, maybe, but I also like to look like a young man. I like to look like a boy. You know? I like to look like a young man. I don't want to look like some grizzled Matt Walsh. You know? I want to have that boyish vigor. People say, you look like a twink. I'm like, thanks. I worked hard for this victim weight. Thank you very much. I starved myself to get to this victim weight. Thank you very much.
34 cent $20.
I don't want to go
Only 15% of the U.S. population have an IQ over 105. Almost 40% of whites have this. The vast majority of you people are hardly even conscious.
Yeah, straight up, dudes.
Americana Politica sent $20. Blackpilled said on his logging stream dedicated to you a few days ago. Nigga's a snitch. I hope all grow-ibers and their families get cancer and die slowly. He added all the tired insults too. Boss.
Who cares, bro? Just irrelevant edgelording. Oh my goodness, I hope you get... That's just like so, like, millennial coded. Is that dark humor? I love dark humor like Family Guy and South Park.
Chicago area cat.
Oh, you should fucking kill yourself, dude. Oh my gosh, you're so hardcore.
Chicago area Catholic sent $25. Think you were on my flight today, lol. I work with our parish for new convert confirmations.
Really?
They're making an impact. God bless.
That's crazy. Where'd you fly out
Out of Iowa, Denimola sent $20. I declare over Nick's bank account. A supernatural flow of finances to Nick right now as the chat comments amen and shares this stream 2 times. Receive a financial breakthrough within 24 hours.
Very good. Thank you for that.
Mr. Fecal Matter sent $20. It's a shame COD sucks now. G6 and Maduro at Zong and Epstein would have been peak COD lore.
Yeah.
Chevrolet Roy sent $20. Live you, buddy. None of my fights won big, so 20 is all I got.
Sorry to hear
Chevrolet
that.
Roy sent $20. Typo on live. I'm killing myself.
Damn.
Tika Casco sent $100 for the movement.
Yo, thank you for the big super.
Filled with the Goyman abundance. Just got the hat.
awesome. That's awesome. Glad people like
Norm
it.
Summerton sent $149. This is how I pay for my daily wire subscription, right?
Very good. Hilarious joke, my friend. Thank you for the big super chat. Well memed, good sir. Hilarious joke. We are dying. Oh my gosh, I'm literally wheezing. Thank you for that.
Douglas Kappa sent $100 for ivermectin, Perplexity AI subscription, and gorilla-shaped kettlebells.
I have a packet of ivermectin. I think it went bad though. I got it during the pandemic. Perplexity AI, gorilla-shaped. Is this a reference to something? I'm not getting it.
Bruises sent $20. Just won $700 on Rube, and it got my America First hat in the mail. Today couldn't have gone better. God bless you, bro.
Rubet, is that like when they do on Instagram, they do like rain bet? I just made $300 on rain bet. Well, nice. Glad to hear it.
UNC Grow Amber sent $20. Jake Shields is making 6 million tweets a day, and you're just mogging in the white QZ. The ascension never ends.
Yeah, it's like, I don't care. You know, I don't care.
Come 10 sent $20. Nick, someone I can't grow over here. Where do you see the America First movement in 5 to 10 years? God bless.
I don't know,
Nick
bro.
2036 sent.
Hopefully I'm still alive.
Nick 2036 sent $20. Nick, harbinger, not harbinger.
Really?
Candace sent her regards. Regards.
Fucking damn
She
it,
regarded
dude.
herself from you now.
I played myself. Candace, here's your apology form. I feel like someone told me that before. That's just one of those ones I'm always going to get wrong for the rest of my life. You know, everybody has like one or two of those. You're just always going to get it wrong, no matter how many times you're told otherwise. I swear someone told me that before. All right, Candace Owens. Checking the box. Everyone pronounces something wrong sometimes. I hereby apologize. I will never counter-signal. I'll be your distant lover. I'll still love you from afar. I'm yearning. Signed, Nick Fuentes. Candace Owens. Oh, Candace Owens. Yes, yes. I see how it is now. Maybe we all make mistakes
Kelly
sometimes.
Grow Amber 1776 sent $25. Who would you advise Grow Ambers in California to vote for in our governor election / congressional races? Vote blue or no vote?
No, vote red in
Laura
California.
D sent $20. What's up, Nick?
I think I've been following it. What's up?
One who sent $20. Most of his name is literally the word sneak. Man, take heed.
Names have meaning. He's the sneak. He's the snake. Snake-o. I don't know what I'm going to do with him. I feel very hurt. I feel very betrayed. That seems like such an obvious no-brainer. It's like, you wouldn't take my side. You also wouldn't stand next to me. You equivocated about people trying to destroy me. I hung out with you anyway, and then you do the thing you wouldn't do with me with people that fucking hate my guts. It's like, okay. And, what am I supposed to do with this information? I spilled some water here. I'm playing with it. What am I supposed to do? And now what am I supposed to do with that information? I'm not sure. So, I don't know what I'm going to do. He did apologize, but
New Yorker sent $20. We love humble shirt salesmen in our great city.
Yeah.
Reno Vincenzo sent $100.
Thank you for the big super chat. I
Dario
appreciate
sent
it.
$20. 2/10 from Emerio. You like New York pizza, don't you, Squidward? Jokes aside, we love you in my city. You're always welcome.
I do. Bleecker Street. Bleecker Street. Yeah, that's my spot. That's a great pie. As much as I hate to admit it, that is a great pie. I will go there every time. Every time I'm in the city, I'm going to hit up Bleecker Street. Fire. Fueg. Yeah. Dude, having security is so overpowered. I was at this party. Party goes late. I got overwhelmed. I went to this party. I don't know if you could relate, but I literally just got this overwhelming feeling like I just got to get out of here. It's like too many people talking at me. The room is filled with smoke. I'm too hot. And it was literally like in The Aviator. I was like, I fixed my hair and I just got up and left. And I was stimming. So then I was waiting in the hallway and I was like, I just got to get out of here. So I push the door open. Security's there. Open up the door. Jump in. They're like, where to next? I'm like, let's get some pizza. They put the lights on. Get in my spaceship. Drive to Bleecker Street. Get a couple slices. Sit outside. Beautiful weather. Perfect end to a fun weekend. So, honestly, if you can ever swing it, having security, I mean, it is overwhelming that I have to do that, but it is also, it's pretty cool. So that was fun. Yeah, so I got a little pie, and these two guys were going to try to press me, but I think they were afraid of the security. These two niggas were taking pictures of me. Next time, just ask. These two niggas were literally sitting there taking pictures of me while I'm eating. If you see a picture of me eating pizza, would you please send it to me? It'd be a nice candid shot. These two niggas were literally sitting across from me. They probably took 10 pictures of me ordering the pizza, sitting down, eating the pizza. It's like, I see you doing, do you think you're being discreet? I'm watching you. And so if you have those pictures, please send them to me. Very good candid shots. Or a farming.
Duke Roy present $20. They always ask you if you're a Fed. But has anyone ever asked if you've been fed?
Right? No. No one cares about me. No one gives a shit about me.
Roy for $17.75 sent $100. Thank you for responding to my previous question.
You're welcome. Thank you for the big super chat. I appreciate it. Thank you for the money.
Sent $50. Sneeko is an absolute snake. Constantly berates Catholics. Talks like has ever read a book. While being a Jewish Muslim, I had my first kid on the way. Just thought I'd let you know.
Hey, congratulations on the kid. Good for you, man. God bless.
Mundation sent $50. Hello, Mr. Fuentes. What is your favorite of the original 13 colonies? Also, I'm in Chicago for the weekend. Was looking for any places to eat at. Any recs? Thanks, bro.
Oh, recommendations. Well, let's see. You're going to want to go to Mr. D's. They just came under new ownership. That's a classic, Mr. D's. As I understand, they just came under new ownership. So things might change there, but they've been around almost 60 years. It's a great place. Get a steak sandwich, get the fries, get a burger. They're known for the steak sandwich, but it's all good. That's like a sleeper pick. And the only reason I say that is because it might change. Now, the new owners say they won't change anything, but you never know. So that's why you might want to go there. Pequod's, but the quality's gone down a little bit. Pequod's used to be the place to get deep dish. It's technically a pan pizza. In my opinion, they've gone downhill a little bit. The last couple times I've had it, it wasn't the best. Just being honest. But that's a staple. Chicago Pizza and Oven Grinder. Get it? Reservation, great experience. Great pie, great experience. Candlelit. Service is amazing. Get the flatbread. Get the pizza in a bowl. You won't regret it. It's amazing. Get a beef sandwich. Get a beef sandwich while you're there from wherever. My favorite is Chickies in my neck of the woods. But you could go to Mr. Beef. You could go to Johnny's. Everybody says Johnny's. Don't do it. Not what they're really known for. Al's Beef is always great. Trying to think. Yeah, those are some good spots. And those are some good spots. I'm not going to answer the third. You get one question. No 13 colonies.
Candace said $50. I know you don't like Queen, but I hope the next time you are out driving at night, you'll listen to Somebody to Love by Queen and think of me.
It's a dumb song.
Art on Delay 5 sent $50.
I've been listening to some interesting songs lately. Thinking of Candace. And, but not Queen. No.
Art on Delay 5 sent $50. Solid show with Dave. How many times did you double check after his rants? Smiley face emoji.
Look, I love being around white people. Look, I get it. He talks a lot. I talk a lot. I get it. White people, you would know if you're not a broadcaster.
They are $20. Dan, I fucked over 1,500 girls. You don't know anything. Nick, I've done more shows than
I wish they would lock in.
I
wish they would tap in. Where are you,
Thanks.
white people?
Everybody's on $25.
You know, you're fucking thanks.
When are the white people going to stand up? I'm like, but the mustache is mine.
Save during markdowns for miles at AutoZone. Go farther with markdowns on your next oil change. Drive clearer with markdowns on Rain-X products.
LARPing as the black shirts and yelling about Hitler and niggers. I thought that was going to win the day. I thought they were going to win the election and take over. What? You're telling me that the notorious liberal police state just fucking jailed and banned them? What? That's crazy. Who could have ever seen that one coming? Probably some subversive piece of shit who should have kept it to himself. And now that it's happened, we have to act surprised. Oh my gosh. Oh, Nar. Somebody says, oh, Nar.
Arizona Me Theater 4777 said.
Possibly seen this coming. Well, if you even predicted this a minute before it happened, it must be because you didn't really want them to win, and you're just demoralizing everybody. Yeah, big surprise. Hate to say it, but I told you so. Now what? Yeah, now you were all in jail and politically paralyzed. Gee, sure wish all those people were still in the game. Oh well. I guess they should have known better. I guess they should have listened to somebody who's been around. Yeah, that's a shame. Yeah, it's a shame. You hate to see it. That's too bad. Just another Bronx tale. You know what we say about that? You know what we like to say about that? That's just another Bronx tale. Just another Bronx tale. Saddest thing in life. Wasted potential. Just another Bronx tale. You hate to see that. Well, I'll pray for him. Terrible. Just terrible. God bless. I'll pray for him.
He has $200. Being on the side of the winner seems more plus EV in life than being on the side of the constantly losing side. Look, Alex Carpa and Neotech will continue winning, and you can either run in constant hate and keep being pissed about losing. Or what am I missing? Why would people join a contrarian movement that is losing on all fronts over and over again?
Thank you for the big super chat. You know, I agree with the sentiment. But the real goal should be to supplant them. Like, we want to be like them. We want to be like them. We want to win. We want to be smart. We want to have access to capital. We want to understand how power works. We want to be in the institutions. We want to really parasite them. Let's look at them as potential mentors or Trojan horses, and let us just learn from them, become better than them, and then overtake them. I mean, I want to emulate their playbook rather than this like loser movement where you're always mad, you're always yelling, you're always losing, you're always on the outside looking in, always being outflanked. You know, we want to win, victory at all costs.
Josh sent $100.
Thank you for the big super chat. Appreciate
sent
it.
$20. Crazy to think how checked out we were back in the cozy days. Remember when Worst got canceled for having a GF?
Yeah.
Harris Walker may have won the battle, but in the end, Spetpie won the war.
Was he canceled for having a GF? I think there was a little more to it than that, but that's okay.
$20. My super chat from 2 years ago made it to the Washington Post, and they chose the gayest super chat I have ever sent. I am sorry.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Heritage Herald sent $50. Remember when Trump supporters dressed up in garbage bags? He is we are dealing with.
Dude, that was so funny, and people just acted like that was fine. Oh, yeah? You call us garbage? Oh, okay, we're garbage. Take that. It's like, what are we doing? Like, no, why would we want to? They're insulting us. Biden goes, his people are garbage. They're like, yeah, we are. We're Trump's trash. It's like, okay, I think we're getting a little confused here. I think we're sort of missing the point.
Girl said $50. Nick, black and brown and glow up. As a girl, and I may speak for the majority of us, we prefer the baby fat. You look like you got buccal fat removal. Please eat again. We miss you.
Well, I didn't. I just stopped. Everybody says you were on red eye. You had surgery. If you watch my show, there's no, like, dramatic change. I just have been wasting away. You know, I feel like that short story about the Scrivener. I feel like the Scrivener. And that is what happens to a Scrivener over time. I'd rather not. I don't think I will eat, sleep, anything. So I became the Scrivener, and now I'm a skinny guy. So you say that, you're just sad, dude. Women just fucking sabotage you. They say things like that. They say, we prefer you fat. We want a guy that's like this. And you're just, all you do is lie. All you do is lie.
Straight up.
You don't want what you say you want. So, no, I'm gonna get muscle, and then I'm gonna fucking crush puss. No, I'm kidding. but I might put on some muscle, but I'm gonna stay lean.
Duff sent $200. I'm sorry you are going through it. Goat emoji. People suck. When you are used to getting let down, nothing surprises you anymore.
Well,
you are a solid dude, a great leader, and have a great community of supporters. Try to lean into your family and the people that look up to you, like myself.
I am. You destroy me. I hung out with you anyway. Those are his two favorite hobbies. My my two favorite hobbies that I love to do are fishing. Everybody remember, because this is something that happens a lot, y'all.
Don't come back.
I would have sworn he said.
I don't know. Somebody I think gave us an apology. I can't remember which president, but we haven't even received really an apology. We haven't received a raise.
was the one who did it.
Thank you. So saying that the
What comes from your mother? That's all I'm looking for. Where it says that under fucking halakhic law in the scriptures, it says that you're a Jew.
Chipping out. He's chipping out.
Shut the fuck up, you fucking faggot. So show us where it says that it's no longer comes from your father, but now it's from. Just show us. Show us from scripture. Come on, faggot. I don't know why it's so hard for you guys to learn. That's why.
High IQ ADHD brains are the most dopamine addicted. Here's why that ruins everything. Welcome again to the Alan Watts podcast, Being in the Way. I'm your host, Mark Watts, and today we've got some more treats for you from the archives. Today is a talk from 1963 called What Am I? And it's one of a number of talks that came to us from a group of recordings made between 1962 and 1963. These are recent discoveries from the Glasgow Institute, and these offer a fresh look at some of what we consider to be my father's signature comparisons between spotlight and floodlight, between prickles and goo. Some of these things that we hear a good bit later in the 60s, but here they are for the first time from the early 60s.
Synagogue of Satan.
All I did was say that was
Yesterday afternoon,
one God, but
I was discussing the plausibility of two essential features of the philosophy of illusion. The question that we have to decide whether to take life seriously or not, that is to say, whether the plot is comic or tragic. And if it's tragic, you see, must we say that it's ultimately tragic? And the question of who are you? And are we to say that I myself, right down at root, am just a little kind of jerk of some kind that really has nothing to do with this cosmos, but just arises in it and is here on sufferance for a short period, and then absolutely nothing follows, you see? Or the alternative to that is what I really am.
the same as the whole thing. That is, the works, the id, or whatever you want to call it. Brahman, God, the Tao, the great void, the Buddha nature, I don't care, the self, anything, any name you want. And where?
Watch, he'll translate it for you.
Can you stop? Can you
Yeah,
stop?
watch him translate it.
Can you please stop?
Dick suckers up, Rich.
Watch it go against everything the English translation says, and he'll tell you that
But you
they
see
just
why
did
he doesn't want me
they
to
didn't
explain it?
Rich,
translate
I
it
hate your
properly.
profile. You know what
I
you
know.
just did to my phone.
Yeah, well, you're the one that
Don't
can't
do
click
that
on
to
it.
me.
I don't know why I'm even engaging with
No,
this guy.
I'm sorry.
All right, Godsler, if you want to talk about this later, just click on my profile and have me on Instagram.
That was fucked up.
Rich don't know the
We can talk about this offline on Instagram.
Rich is a troll faggot.
Let's click on my Instagram on my profile.
You know, I appreciate Rich.
What's his
This guy represents
about
Christ.
Rich?
I
He
don't
don't
know
know
who
shit.
I told Godsler if he follows me on Instagram, we can talk about this more.
Rich don't
Jay,
know
you can read me back to Rabbinic Judaism.
Rafi, can I respond to this guy because he's bringing up a
If
point
you
that
actually respond to what I asked.
Hold on, Sean.
Oh, sorry.
Shut the fuck up.
Okay.
Let him
Okay,
speak.
Rafi.
Fuck, you're not the fucking show.
I am the show. I'm the
You're a fucking
entertainment.
clown, not a fucking
Are you not entertained?
You're a fucking clown.
Ew.
That's what you
No
are.
one likes Diogenes.
No, Gladiator scene, remember?
You're a retard.
Okay, can everybody shut the fuck up?
All right, so I'm a retard like Rich.
Jesus Christ.
Not Jesus.
Wait, Mr. Edomite, do you want to talk to God's lawyer about how he's a fake Jew and you're a real Israelite? Because God's lawyer's not going to answer my
Can we
question.
go one at a time? This is really ridiculous.
I know, but you're not going to answer my question. Maybe you could make
I'm
the Black
answering.
Hebrew Israelites.
Can I answer it?
Yeah, you're just restricting like who you could marry from that group.
This is why Ezra chapter 10 did what it did. I'm giving you the verse that the nation of Israel has utilized the entire time, but you don't want to hear it. It's Deuteronomy chapter 7, verses 3 and 4. The verse gives you two intermarriage examples. It says, do not give your daughter to his son. Do not take his daughter to your son. Then it says, for he will turn your son away from me. So which child is being called your son?
They're pagans.
Which child is being called your son?
Wait, are they pagans?
Well, 1 second.
Are they
Sean,
pagans?
answer the question.
No, I'm
Which
asking
child
the
is being called
I
your
can't
son?
answer without clarification. Are they pagans?
This is
Well, that's called a
Are they
retard.
pagans?
I'm trying
If
to
they're
question
pagans,
this guy.
obviously you don't let your daughter marry them, because if you do, they'll turn your daughters away from you.
Okay. Yeah. So the child of
Yeah,
your
they're pagans.
daughter and the non-Israelite is still
No, they're
called your
pagans.
son.
Say pagans.
But the
Don't say
child of your
non-Israelites.
son, the
No,
child
just
of
say
your son,
non-Israelites.
and not
Some
the
are pagans.
Israelite woman.
This is
Can I
why I
respond?
said it restricts you from marrying certain
This
people,
is-
which
this
are
is-
pagans.
The child.
Sean, shut the fuck up.
I'm asking the faggot for clarification. He wants me to answer something, but I need clar.
Sean, just shut the fuck up for like a minute or two.
No.
Let him talk.
Okay, let the faggot talk. Go ahead.
You're literally more annoying than fucking Pepe today. What the fuck is wrong
Oh.
with you?
I know. He's the Amsterdam.
Well,
He
that's
doesn't
what
serve.
happens,
What the fuck
man. When
is
you
wrong with
destroy
you?
their Christian faith, when you destroy Jesus, when Jesus falls
Just
apart,
because you
they
claim things doesn't make it true.
They resort to name calling. They resort to calling you faggot. F you. This is what happens.
I see that.
Shoot my fucking 10,000 likes.
Okay.
Appreciate the fuck
So
out of me.
now I asked
Everybody's
you
criticizing me, and I said, look, you
you turn your son away
motherfuckers
from
defending
pagans.
Eric Kerr,
child,
just like the left
which
is
child
trying
is
to
being
just
called
trying to
your
dismiss
son?
me. Y'all are after the EKP.
But he's asking me a question. I'm answering.
Not asking.
He's talking about pagans.
No.
That's talking about the daughters because you give your daughter away in marriage.
So the child of your daughter,
Yeah, you give
and
your
the
daughter
non-Israelite
away.
man here, the
You
child
give your
of your
daughter away to a man of your same
So are
faith,
you agreeing?
not pagans.
Are you so the child of your daughter and a
Doesn't
non-Israelite
be about her
man
ancestry.
is
That's not what
called
I'm talking about.
it's called your. Can I please?
I'm answering your question, bro.
This is nuts. So I want to see if you agree with me.
Okay, I'll answer your question here simply. I understand what you're asking. I don't need you to explain it 17 times for you.
I get
The father is the one who the father is the one who controls the chastity of the daughter and is the one who gives the daughter away to who he deems. So if the father is saying, do not give your daughter away to a pagan, because then she will start worshiping the pagan gods, and she will turn away from worshiping me, God, Yahweh, Hashem. So this is not talking about.
The conclusion here.
This is not talking. I'm trying to fucking answer you, faggot. Just shut up. You're not gonna play these bully tactics. Allow me to finish. Allow me to fucking answer. This has nothing to do with the girl's ancestry. It's not saying because she'll stop being a Jew or because she'll stop being an Israelite or a Benjamite. That's not what it's talking about. It's saying because she'll start worshiping another god. And you are the one who's in control of your daughter's chastity and give her away through fucking wed.
I asked her
through husband.
Which child is
Now
being called your son?
You're not listening, fucking retard. It's talking about the daughter.
Doesn't understand.
It says, do not give your daughters. What it's saying is, do not give your daughters away to the pagans, because they're going to worship the pagan gods.
So John, the child of your daughter and a non-Israelite man, according to this
It
verse,
is talking about do not give away your daughters to pagans.
Is it still called your son? And one moment.
Yeah.
No, but Ezra's basic is all Deuteronomy 7.
Hold on, let the lady be a gentleman. Be a gentleman, God's lawyer. Allow the lady to speak. Tell the lady. We respect women in this house. I can't. If this woman wants to speak, go ahead. Let her talk. Let it.
Just like
if she was Jewish, she would let her speak. Because she's a Christian.
Also, adultery.
God's lawyer. Remember, Anne is Lebanese. She's Lebanese. She's of the Levant. She's Lebanese. Go ahead. All right, let Anne speak. Don't do it, Rafi.
Ezra chapter 10, connected with chapters look at Deuteronomy chapter 7. The verse is talking about two kinds of marriages. The daughter marrying a foreign man and the son marrying a foreign woman. The verse says, you will turn your son away from me. The child of your daughter is still called your son, but the child of the foreign woman is not called your son. In Deuteronomy 7, verses 3 and 4.
Is this shit anything better to do?
all power given. They shall gather my children into their fold.
Sounded fucking just like him.
They shall bring the glory
That's him.
God,
Trying to do this beat like I thought it was him. Like, okay, now Elon Musk, what do you think about AI? What's the square root of 244? Adrian's not gonna come up, dude. He's fucking watching Schindler's List. He doesn't want to miss the good part.
No, he's playing Diablo under Elon Musk's game title.
Well, Clint, what's on your mind, Eugene? How have you been?
Literally, all I care about is the Massey election.
Yeah, but what are you gonna live for after tomorrow?
Either destroying the GOP or planning to put more Masseys in the GOP. I don't know. Depends.
How many men do you think it would take to annex Tijuana?
Is this on? Is this on?
What's up?
Yeah, we can hear you. We can hear you, Adrian.
Hey guys.
Hey, what's going on, Elon?
Yep. No, that's Elon.
I'm just like in here. I have no idea what the fuck's going on. What is that? What is that fucking title? Jesus Christ!
Isn't it wild?
That's Elon. I see the schizophrenia debated yet. That's nice.
You want me to tell you why I love the net?
Have we gone past the 5G thing yet?
With a title like that, I can get people like Clint and you and Jordan and Maze in space. Cause it's
I just happened to see the page for the title. I was just like, what's going on here?
Oh, it subliminally came through, dude.
And I was bored. I just got off a phone call. I was like, I'm bored. I'm just gonna cause some chaos. Here we go. I'm gonna say, what's the space with the highest number of listeners on the list right now, and like that isn't completely botted and full of Nigerians. And so I was like, okay, I'm taking this one, you know. So let's start. I was like, okay, I'm bored. Let's do some chaos a little bit.
How'd the dragon dogging at the space station go yesterday, Adrian?
Listeners on what?
Adrian, tell me the truth. How'd the dragon dogging at the space station go yesterday?
I actually don't know. I have not been like as locked in on that.
Oh, fuck you, Elon.
It was necessary.
It went well. Am I lagging or is he lagging?
Elon's not lagging.
Testing.
The recursive AI.
You're all good.
Lag.
But is my internet just shit?
Everything's gotten worse. Everything's gotten worse in the last 10 years.
Stop it. Guys, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can. Yeah,
Okay.
we hear you on Starlink. Lag. Yeah, no, I'm not on Starlink right now. I'm on mobile. Yeah.
Why would you not be on Starlink?
Because I'm outside of range of my Starlink terminal. That's why I'm not on Starlink. I don't have it with me. Wait a second, 1 second. Do you still believe that I am Elon? Is that what you believe?
I fucking believe it. Doc believes it.
I just think it's a really fun thing to joke about. That's all. That's why I was asking you about the docking at the space station. I was just poking you.
I honestly don't. I have not like watched enough of that. I was like kind of out of the loop on this because I was looking into. Dude, I've had one interesting week. Lots of analysis stuff. So my head was kind of like buried in a very specific kind of sand. So I wasn't able to see that. Yeah. So I'm not sure what that's all about. But did something happen?
No, it doesn't matter, dude. What specific type of sand was your head stuck in?
What was their name?
Don't worry about it.
Was it South African? Were you home?
No. I love how like everybody assumes everything else, but they never ask about the data centers. Like, okay. It's like we were talking about data centers. What are we talking about data centers?
Do you want to talk about data centers?
Yeah,
What do you think about what do you think about all the water that it takes in order to facilitate the facility? What do you think about eminent domain? What do you think about all the liability protections they're trying to put in place for these data centers? What do you think they're actually going to be used for? Is it going to be artificial intelligence compute? Is it going to be blockchain, central bank digital currency type shit?
Mostly artificial intelligence. You're also dealing with like more people. The infrastructure of the internet being quite weak. We have like outages at rates that are way higher than ever before. Like there's more shit there. This shit is built badly. We don't even understand most of the foundations. There's lots of stuff that needs to get moved around. So like these data centers are like, I think most of it's just going to be AI at first, and then the rest is just going to be for infrastructure. Because like it makes sense to have that. right? As for like liabilities and such like that, you have to understand that people are immensely retarded. So you're gonna have like a point in time where you will have like AI terrorists. You know, people that come along and go like, hey, instead of going like, I'm gonna blow up a nightclub somewhere in Europe, how like the terrorists used to, like what we're used to is like, hey, I'm gonna blow up a nightclub in Europe. You know, it's like for some sort of thing. Now it's just going to be hippies that go, the data centers are the new nuclear like power plants, except that we're going to blow ourselves up, or we're just going to like burn someone's house down and shoot up their house like it was done in the past, right? So like you'll have that problem. So of course that infrastructure is going to need some protection. On the part of the water, this is like a common misunderstanding. It doesn't actually consume the water. Like there's loss a little bit, but not as much as you think. Like it initially takes up some water, but there's enough water. Like you can like make a pool. Like if you're concerned about water consumption, you may as well just shut off every public.
All I know is that if water was
like actually do shut those down. That doesn't.
All I know is that if water was running in Kentucky, I'd still vote for Massey.
I have no idea what that has to do with each other, but sure.
Who's gonna win the election tomorrow, Elon?
No, Elon, but I don't know.
You're not fucking fooling anybody.
Is this seriously your first time like interacting with Adrian or hearing?
I can't even tell who's speaking.
He's
right
speaking
now.
through me. We're in the same studio, so we're going through this.
Who's Bob?
Bach.
You can call me Bob, Elon.
Bach. Okay.
Bach is my co-host. He's the comedic relief, kind of like Liam Neeson in Schindler's List.
Really?
Yeah, like when shit gets really sad.
Bob is also an actor and everything.
Huh? What?
So Bob is an acronym.
His name's Bach with a K, because he's Korean.
Goat is an acronym too. Can you figure that one out?
What's an acronym?
Goat. Can you guys figure out what the GOAT acronym is for?
Greatest of all time?
No, something else. It has something else, but you're not going to figure that one out. That one's kind of like a personal irony I'm going to keep to myself.
You keep it to yourself, just like your true identity.
Are you still hosting Spaces, Adrian?
What's my true identity? What's my true identity? Tell me.
I don't know, dude. I like you. I think you're Adrian.
Yeah, he does still host Spaces.
Yeah, damn. You know, we have like has the literacy rate gone down? Because, you know, you can read, right? That's like...
I never see your
when it's
Spaces.
truncated, it says
I don't either.
Well, I usually have them up on like weekends.
I think it's because Jordan doesn't go anymore.
No, he's not.
No, it's because Spaces as such are kind of largely dead. Like back in the day when Spaces were actually good, you would have like at least 500 to 600 people in this space alone, but it's like 300 or less. So there's like possibly 100 or 200 extra that came in, which is like, actually no, let me see how many there's out. It was like 300 when it came in, so it's now 380. Yeah, so like a little bit is drawn in from that attention. But like normally there used to be like 500, maybe 600. A space like this should have had 600 listeners. So like Spaces are largely dead. I think like if somebody were to delete those tomorrow, a lot of people wouldn't even miss it.
It's because the space bar is broke.
The space bar is going to do
What do you think X is going to do? X is talking about...
has no discoverability whatsoever.
It's because the notifications are
exactly.
And Spaces survives on notifications. I haven't.
It's because interest is like kind of gone for that. Like a lot more people are going to post, and they're possibly going to hop on live streams or podcasts, and then have those be clipped and disseminated. Whereas like Spaces doesn't even make that much sense. It's just like a gigantic group call. It's like there are cycles to these things, and I think we're like, you know, you saw Clubhouse kind of like falling apart. Yeah. Then like Spaces came, and I think Spaces might also be falling apart, which honestly isn't even that much of a bad thing. You know, everything has its moments. So unless they're like sweeping changes and are coming for the feature, I don't see even the use of having it.
They're actively developing Spaces. I know this for a fact.
Okay.
Yeah, and they're going to make Grand Theft Auto 6 too.
Elon, what are they doing with the X Wallet app?
This fucking guy.
Talks my boy. He just hasn't encountered your accent before, so he's
just like in character the whole time. He goes like,
I'm gonna fire off all Elon questions right now.
You know, it's like he's there. It's just like pressing all the red buttons. By the way, guys, did you press